To worship or not to worship? That's the question. I've seen many people in Orthodox, in Eastern Orthodox, and they put a lot of icon on a pedestal, and they give reverence to these images painted by human hands, and they venerate it, and which is one of the reason the problem that happened in the 10th century, where the iconoclast, where the Catholic went to the Roman Church went to Byzantium and to Constantinople. When they took it, they broke and they smashed the icons because they believe it's idolatry. It's interesting that after that, the Roman Catholicism embraced making image statues of Jesus and statues of Mary and using it as icon. The same thing. I don't see any different from that. One paints a picture and venerates it. The other molds an image and venerates it. The question is that scripture? In the book, in the Old Testament scriptures, God told Moses to tell the Israelites, do not make any image of anything in heaven or the earth beneath or in the waters, and you should not bow down to them and worship them. I am the Lord your God. I am a jealous God. So God made it very, very plain. Because why? Because God doesn't like people making crafts? No. The point about it is worship. And the point about it is because God understands human psyche. God understands the Hebrews. They came out of Egypt where there's idols. The Egyptians made idols all over the place. And they know these things. And they will be enticed to worship them. And the same way it goes with everyone. When Christianity spread into Europe, many who were pagans were converted. But the same thing applies. God still do not want anyone to use image, to make image, to venerate it in terms of worship. And you will say to me, hey, but well, isn't it in the temple? Didn't God command Moses to make the chariot, to make the Ark of the Covenant? And wasn't a cherub on top of it? Yes, but here's the difference. God told Moses to make it. And he told Moses to make this for the temple, according to that was shown to him in the mountains. So it was a specific. Moses was shown how to make it. That is the point. Moses was given instructions on how to make the image. And you say, well, what about the Moses making a bronze snake? Again, God commanded it to be done and to teach people things. But unfortunately, we see, as we read in the scripture, we find that in the later things, in the later time in Israel's future, the same thing God was avoiding happened. The Israelites started worshiping that bronze statue, and that it had to be destroyed because of the same trapping. So the question about icon or making a statue, whether we should do that, no, the question is we should not do it. The Bible tells us, was very clear, that we should not make any image, and we should not induce to serve him or venerate it. And we should not learn the ways of the pagans, the ways of the nations. These are what the nations do. They make image and idol, they put it in front of them. And if you convert someone from that background and put those things in front of them, it will entice them and they will fall back into idolatry, which is the very trappings in icon. Number one, the reason why you should not make any icon or painting is, number one, you were not instructed to do so. Moses was. You were not instructed to do so. You painted an image. You did not know what the person looked like. You don't know what Mary looked like, and you don't know what Jesus looked like. So any painting that you're making or depiction of him to venerate is false. Why? Because you do not know what Jesus looks like. In the temple, God knows what all those things look like. He showed it to Moses, and Moses made it according to how he was shown it. So, and many of you use that as an excuse. So please stop using it as an excuse to continue in your venerations of icon. It's a sin against God. Make your worship pure. Jesus said that those who are true worshipers worship the Father in spirit and in truth, not with aids of an icon or any of these things. We're supposed to be people in the first covenant. There's no point of us doing that which people that are in the old covenant will not even dare try. So the question is icon right to be worshipped? Is it okay to worship or to make icon and venerate icon? No. Number one, you don't know what the person looked like. So any image you're making of it is wrong. And if it's wrong worship. Just from that aspect alone. Stay within the scripture, learn from the examples of the mistakes that were done by Israelites, and proceed not to make any of it. If you have any questions or any disagree with that, put your comments below and we can talk. And God bless you. Stay in the scriptures, for that is where you will stay right and you will never go wrong. God bless you.